Welcome back in Studio Riva.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm Rita.
I'm Wannes.
Welcome to our
Hey.
channel.
So today we are going to talk about our traditional wedding,
Bang bang.
which was on the
Sixth, was it? No, we're going to talk about that one or the main
the
bride price.
day to be
Oh, sixth, sorry.
6th.
6th of 2024.
Which-
6th, April.
Hey,
April 6th, 2024. That was our traditional marriage day.
and traditional marriage comes along with the bride's price and all these kind of things. A lot of organizing. You need to imagine at our wedding we had at least our traditional wedding we had at least 500 plus people attending the marriage.
Yeah.
But we're running a little bit
Some we
ahead
don't even know.
on the process. So let's start from where we know it, where we at a certain point decided to do our traditional marriage, and that you actually first of all I think you consulted your mom and your stepdad, right?
Yeah. About the process.
About the
On how
process.
to go about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I asked them because they've been into the system and I don't really know much on how to go. And I didn't want to do, I know I grew up in the village, right? I went to school there and I'm like, okay, this in the city where I live, a lot of people know me, but I think I will enjoy it more in the village than in the city because city everybody is like, oh no. But in the village, even if they don't know, a lot of people don't even know me, but they know my mom. So
Yeah.
and they know me because I grew up there.
Yeah.
So it was village. You don't need to call. You don't even need to call crowd. Once they hear that, oh, so family is getting married, they will be there. So far, you've been there for them before. You've been attending people's own. They will come for your own. So I made an arrangement for caterer. But before then, I was trying to make inquiry on things, or I'll tell my mom, oh, this, help me do this, or my siblings, I'll tell them, help me do this. And when I get back to them, or when they get back to me, they'll be like, I will ask them, oh, how is it going? How is the process? They'll be like, we're not able to get firewood for the cooking. We're not able to do this. We're not able to, like, I'm not getting that result back.
Yeah.
You see, when you give out, you want to carry everybody along on the marriage process because marriage process shouldn't be only one person doing it. It should be
Everybody
family involved.
Family, yeah.
I've seen where family, mother and father, they will tell the children, don't worry, I'll be in charge of food. I'll be in charge of this. I'll be in charge of this. But in my case, it wasn't like that.
No.
It wasn't like that. So I know more. In my head, I wanted to just do court marriage and that's it. I didn't want to go ahead with, because I know how it will be a lot of process and planning. So by the time I made up my mind, we both made up our mind that, oh, this is we are going to do it. And we started planning. At first, I told you that before we start planning, maybe we'll fix a date for like maybe next year. I want to start arranging things now. I don't want whereby the date is here.
Yeah.
We'll start running around. I like preparation. I like planning ahead.
We started well in advance
So-
for the planning, yeah.
When you told me that we are going to get married in April or June, let me just put it like that, next year. Let me say now, this day is June 2023. I had to go and buy a bag of rice. I was like, no, give me money. Let me go and buy a bag of rice. I bought 1.5 bag of rice. You were like, it's not even the date. Yes. I said, no. I don't want that everything at the same time.
You didn't want the stress.
I just want gradual process, and which which was good for us at the end of the day, because everything was not once. I already started planning long ago about our outfit, of music, DJ, canopy, food, a lot of things. I started planning because when I put it on myself that, oh, I'm not going to involve a lot of people because it's going to come down at me, because I try to involve and they will tell me, oh, this too many stories coming in. They are not really doing what I want. And everybody's just involved in the money.
Yeah.
When you say, oh, please, I want you to fetch,
and I was the one controlling the money all the time.
So when you say, I want you to help me check if I can get granite oil, like big liters of oil for the cooking. Somebody will just come, you be planning it, and the person will say, okay, I will get back to you. And the next thing, they will tell you price of something you not even budget in your this thing. You not plan for that kind of money. And then I'm like, how come this thing is so expensive there? And it's not the same price here. I will go to the market and check for the price, and I will end up hearing that price is lesser. I got really angry because even if you want to add, definitely I will add transportation money for you. I just want things to everybody to get along. I will add transportation money. I will add small change for you to go. And if there's anything on top, you can take it. But then you coming to tell me that, oh, is the price change today, tomorrow the price change. I was frustrated.
Yeah, but that is typical Nigeria. Yeah?
I was frustrated. This one is, at the end of the day, I was like, okay, I want to do things on my own, because that's when I will actually get things done.
Yeah.
And that's how everything came on, like, just on me. I didn't know that.
I didn't want it to be involved, because at a certain point, especially when you'll deal with locals and they see a white man, they think, ATM, POS, money.
ATM, POS.
So we discussed it before when you said, well, listen, I need to leave this entirely up to you, because if I'm getting involved, then it's going to cost us much more than we budgeted.
Yeah, that's true. And then it came back to, I prepared everything. I sought out both the tomatoes in the market. I went there, I checked everything. So everything was already set. Even extra, because I had to, like, the rice I bought a 1.5 bag earlier. So one of the bag, half of it was not good at the end of, because after waiting to the date, we found out that the rice, because of the storage, it wasn't that good enough. So we gave it out, and then fresh bag. Now it was now 2 bag. So at the end of the day, we had
100 kg of rice.
More than, we had more even to keep after, not we, but we gave it to the family, and like, oh, we don't really want this. Yeah. Just at the end of the day, there were excess food, drinks, but
yeah. But before we even came down to that point, I do remember us driving with a lot of load in the car to the village. We were even stopped by police, road safety, where we had to pay a fine because one of our tires was so-called expired. But nevertheless, so that we came actually down to the point when you were asking for advice, then we consulted your mom to find out whether we need to pay the bride's price, and then we came down to the point that we needed to contact your father, which you actually do not have any contact anymore since years. So we actually contacted him through his brother, and I was not sure if we would needed to proceed that way, but your mom insisted
No.
to proceed that way, I suppose. Well, anyway, the advice was there. We should contact them and we should go
Yeah,
negotiate a bride
which
price.
we did, yeah.
So in the end of the day, we received the list on what we needed to buy, and I was like, I don't want all this fuss. Let's just buy whatever is on that list. Let them be happy, and we're done. But then we come to the day where we actually needed to go to the village. We were stayed in the hotel in the village.
No, we planned time. We already put time that this.
Yes, I know. So we were on time. Your stepfather still had he was still out. He had to come back, and I was getting nervous. I was getting upset because he still needed to take a shower, and we said we would have been there. Was it 10 o'clock or 1
Yeah,
o'clock?
I think it's
know.
11 o'clock or
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But then, by the time we got to the village, the next village, which is my dad's village, nothing was even ready.
No, we were an
We're
hour
even on
late.
time.
We were an hour late, and
we were
nothing
on
was
time.
ready.
And we were on time. 1 hour late, but we were on time. So
And I do remember we sat there about another 2 to 3 hours
before villagers
it
started
started, huh?
coming, people started coming, families started coming in, and then
So, but for the ones who doesn't know how it works, so we decided to buy everything and to get everything. So what does that actually mean? So that means packs of malt, which is soft beer, which is liquor, which is strong drinks like gin. There is money,
and there is cola.
Cola, and there is a goat. We had to provide. What else was in there?
There
was
a lot of things.
things in there.
Yam.
So, and nevertheless, so we actually bought everything because I didn't want to have any hustle. But the people didn't know that my wife was going to marry a white man. So we didn't see her biological father. He was the brother of her father who was taking the honor.
No.
Of seeing
He
us.
wanted to come, but at the end of the day, I was like, no. He came. He wanted to come, but I'm like, you've not been there all these years. So why are you coming? Your brother is here to represent you. He's the family elder. He's there in support of everything. And he knows that this part is not. So I'm like, no, we should go out. And they were like, at the end of the day, he gave them permission that, okay, she doesn't want to go ahead with the process. Yeah. So he was not there physical, but he gave approval. Said, go ahead.
Yeah. So then when we were sitting outside under the canopy, luckily because the sun was shining, at a certain point we all got invited into the house. I had a kind of a spokesman from the village where you lived, who was taking the honor from me to negotiate for me. So, but the moment they went inside and I came in, the first thing they said, "Oh, this is not the right list. There is another list."
They want to change the list now. It's not the right list. They want to go and change it. I'm like, oh no, you people gave me this list, and we already bought the things you guys said this. But because you see on White Man, you want to change the list. No. And he was already. You were like, oh no, this is this. I already bought. I'm like, calm down. In traditional marriage, what goes on in families, they always argue. If they don't argue, that means it's
There's
not
no
traditional marriage. The love is not there. They must argue, but not in a fight, but argue. Serious argue, because if you have not experienced it before, you say, this is not good. That is how they do it. They must try to make the room hot. Somebody can just come up with something and say, this malt you brought is not all right. Somebody can just say, oh, this pack of salt you bought
It's not okay.
is not okay. It's not this brand we want. We want the original brand, or we want the fake brand. So everything, they just want to make fussle out of the thing they are seeing. There was even a time they went to check the goat.
Yeah.
The goat is all right. Nothing happened to the goat, but they were like, oh, hold on. I think we're not done. Let's go and check the goat. And they went outside to check the goat. Coming back, the goat was all right. Then we're like, thank you very much, our in-law. We have seen the goat. The goat is very big. The goat is very this, very that. And then we're like, now we need
The herbs to prepare
herbs
it.
and ingredients, things to prepare the pepper soup and make the goat delicious. We're like, it's not in the list. At the end of the day, we had to bring money. You have to bring something for them. Even if it's the smallest amount you have in your pocket, just give them. They're like, my in-law, you are very good. So that was it, but it's all fun at the end of the day.
Yeah. So actually, what we got there in the end of the day is then in the end they approve your marriage,
Yeah.
and then you got another certificate, which is
It's good for the local
it's good.
government.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Community.
It's like a tribe, something thing where you get, and it's nice to have, but it's worthless. You
It's
cannot
not
do-
worthless.
You cannot do anything with it in the official world.
You can if you want to. For me, it's not worthless. It's certificate. It's certified. It's not worthless. So it's good.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit on the day of the traditional marriage itself. So we had a lot of friends invited. We bought half a cow in order to get prepared.
Yeah, they were requesting for full cow, and then I'm like, no, full
But
cow
in the end
for
of the
who?
day, we bought more, didn't we?
No, I wanted a quarter, not full cow. I wanted to share it, like that half. I'll divide it
Yeah.
quarter. So by the time we got to the market, I made inquiry, I paid deposit. The next day, I traveled back to Asaba. And the next day, and they were telling me that they went to slaughter. The
Yeah, it
people
was-
that we sent to go and buy the cow, my stepfather helped on that area, and he went there, and the next thing the owner was saying was that, she sold the half, she sold the other one, she sold full car to somebody. Or at the end of it was all story, because she needed us to pay more. I already paid full money, and then you are asking for more. But all those things is just the way people, when you are getting married especially in Nigeria, if you are buying this clothes now for 5,000 naira, when they ask you, you are buying this clothes, what are you using it for? And then you say, for marriage, the price will increase. The price will increase to an amount you'll be shocked. So that's what happened to the cow. The cow part.
Well, it happens
She
with
knows
everything. The decoration woman
everything.
wanted more money.
The makeup artist I got that made me up for Benin. At the end of the day, she said she doesn't know. She wanted more money to bring an assistant. I'm like, boy, you did you can do the makeup on your own. She said no, that I have to pay She can do the makeup on her own, but she need assistant. I'm assistant for what? We already tied my gele a day. We already tied it in advance. It's just for you to do the makeup. Okay, the assistant, what is the assistant coming to do? Is she going to make my hair? You say no. She's not going to make my hair because we did not talk about that one. I'm like, I thought everything was on the package. She said, okay, only makeup. And then you expect me to pay for extra person. I can pay for your transport. That's no issue. But then you bring in an assistant and you don't want to provide for your assistant.
Yeah.
And then that actually became our conversation back and forth, which I didn't want.
Well, to a certain point that I got really angry.
I got tired because this thing, you did not bring this information before or months back, you know that next week is this girl's marriage. And that's when you brought the conversation. Not even next week. Let's say that week, 2 days or 3 days to 3 days or 4 days to the marriage. That's when you bring all those things up. And then you stress the bride or the groom that is getting married. You just want to frustrate their life. And then when we start saying, then I told her, I cannot afford you bringing extra person that is not going to be doing anything.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, that means this and that. We have to. I said, I'm tired of this conversation. Just refund me my money. And then that's when everything got loose. She said she cannot refund my money. I'm like, what are you talking about? The service you don't want to provide. Now you are saying I should provide for this other person you are bringing. He said at the end of the day, she changed her mouth again. Okay, I will bring this person. I will provide for this person. What of accommodation? I said that one is no issue. Where you sleep, that's where your second person can sleep. But you telling me that, in fact, I don't want again.
Well,
because I'm stressed now. I don't want again.
Long story short. She paid she refunded part of our money, so that's where we actually, for that issue, closed the part.
It did not close, Before she refunded the money, she dragged me. Not like she dragged me or anything, but she tried to make, when somebody is trying to frustrate somebody, that's how she made the thing look like. I was even trying to go on her page and report her page and all those kind of things. But I'm like, no, let me just leave her. Then one thing happened. My gele is something you tie on your head as a bride for your cultural marriage. So she introduced me to the person making my gele. And then when I find out that she's not having that client and customer relationship well with me anymore, she wants to frustrate me, I just communicate to the woman straight for my gele. I told her, ma, please, I spoke to her. I did not even tell her anything that this is what is happening between me and the makeup artist. She was not aware of anything. I'm happy I did it that way. She was not aware. So what she just did, she just wavy my gele to me, to where I am. And after that day, she waved it. The makeup artist, wanted to hold my gele as how do you say it? As
kind of a pressure.
A pressure. She wants to oppress me with my gele. And then she communicated with this lady and told the lady, oh, I will be coming to pick the gele. And the lady told her, your client has picked the gele. She became furious. She was like, why will you send it to her? She was like, she has already paid. She said she wants her gele. What is going on? That's when she started telling her this and that. She was like, you sort it out with your client and don't involve me. She started insulting this lady, She started insulting her, saying all sort of things to her. I introduced you to somebody.
Calm down,
she started saying a lot of things. Blah, blah, blah.
It seems like you...
calming down, but I'm just
It seems like
myself.
you live it again.
Yes, because this is memory in my head. And then at the end of the day, the lady that sent the gele for me, she called me and said, this is what is going on, or what is actually happening between you and your makeup artist. Yeah. Did you cancel the appointment with her? I said, yes, I did. And then I explained everything to her. And she was like, whoa, this is not good.
No.
I said, but that's why I even took my gele. So she was like, the way you, no problem. But she was really on the lady. I told her, madam, don't worry. You are not involved in this issue. No. Thank you for sending me my gele. Yeah. Because this is her plan. So at the end of the day, I had to book an emergency new makeup artist.
Yes, which did a good job.
She did her best.
And we were, in the end of the day, we had a wonderful day.
Yeah, it was. The makeup artist did, in fact, I was even regretting that. Why did I not take this person from beginning?
Yeah.
Instead of booking everything on one person. it's not let me just say, people just want to frustrate you on your happy day. You, apart from even family members or friends or any, just know that you are doing it for yourself and your husband. That's what I have to say.
Funny anecdote is before we end up. So we did our traditional wedding at the schoolyard, which is quite a big space.
Yeah.
So we had more than 500 plus people attending our marriage. Anybody who comes by, they just jump in. But the funny part is that on the other side of the yard, there was another party going on. But that was a funeral party, actually, more or less.
The funeral, the cup is not there now. The cup is not there. It's just the party.
I know. But it's just a funny anecdote, you know. During your marriage on the other side of the yard, you have a funeral going on.
The space is big. So that one, I think they paid for that space on its own.
Of course.
So on that day, even the MC was surprised. He really commended me for my effort, because he didn't believe that I made all the arrangements. At the end of the day, everything was on me. Like,
if you would have
down to the, oh my God.
If you would have stayed in Nigeria, you would now be an event planner.
Yes, I would. I can do a lot of things. I told you.
Okay, thank you for watching, guys. We keep in touch with more news of our life and whatever. See you.
Bye.